Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Ginjana SPOTLE. If you're new here, Ginjana SPOTLE is a variant where it gives you the first letters of your guesses. So you have much less freedom and basically you're guaranteed that you're not going to get it before your sixth guess. So you just have to use your first 5 guesses to get as much information as you can. And if you're completely new here, then SPOTLE is basically Wordle, but there are some obstructions in the grid. That's what those black cells are. We won't find out any information about the letters we put in those positions. So as you can see, I'm going to have to use the T, V and W as the starting guesses on my later words. So I don't want to use those in any of my earlier words, basically, because I'll be duplicating information. I can happily use the U on one of my other guesses, because when I have to start the word with the U, it's on a black cell, so I won't find out any information about that anyway. So what are we going to do? I feel like when I get down to the U, I'm probably going to want to do uncle. So I want to save the N, C and E. I always forget that. I was typing in the S because it has to start with an S, but it's already there. Anyway, that means I want to test letters that are not N, C or E, basically, which doesn't really narrow things down a whole lot. Let's just start with shark. Oh wow, that's a great start. We get the H and the R. So, of course we're not on hard mode, we don't have to reuse the H and the R. I could go for third, I suppose. That would give me some new information, wouldn't it? And there's a chance it's correct, and I typed the H, which I shouldn't do. What's this going to tell me? There's no T, I or D, so it's definitely not third. I'm going to go for uncle now, as planned. We get the C and the E, so it's probably cheer. I probably should check to see if there is a duplicated E at some point. Let's do that now. How about... Well, I was going to do veers, but I don't really want to do that because it will just tell me that the R is yellow. If I'm going to duplicate an E, I at least want to find out a little bit more new information. How about we test... I want to test some new letters if I can. Let's test volt. I've completely mistyped that. We haven't tested A, U or L yet. Let's go for that. We get the A! So it's not cheer. It's got to be reach then, hasn't it? That's the only anagram of those that is likely. It's not going to be acre, E-C-H-E-R. I'm very surprised that I can delete that letter. Do I want to go for acre now? That feels like cheating, because it feels like I should be forced to start with that W. But I'm going to see if I can just get away with doing this, and I can. So those starting letters are a suggestion rather than a rule. I didn't realise that. That seems a little bit counterintuitive or against the spirit of the game. But anyway, I knew what the word was, so I was going to get it on the 6th guess, even if it didn't let me do it on the 5th. And I was correct, as you saw. So that is Ginjana SPOTLE in 5 guesses. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.